Anyhow, what I will do is something that maybe a lot of you are familiar with. It's arroz con gandules. And gandules, let me show it to you. Okay, there is a translation in the bag. Pigeon peas. You can see it there. It's a type of peas, okay? They are delicious and it's a staple in Puerto Rico. They enjoy it and I love it. I love it. I have to tell you. So I will do my best. If I do something that is not exactly as somebody from Puerto Rico does it, please forgive me. I am only trying to celebrate you and just welcome you to Mi Casa es Tu Casa. And if you're not here, come on in. This is your home. So I just want to make everyone feel welcome and just enjoy each other's culture through food, through good things. Let's stay positive. All right, so we're gonna get started, and I always keep in my freezer, believe it or not. I'll show you. And they look dark because they have been frozen, but those who know that, they will know that these are banana leaves. Normally they will be green, like this green, but when they're frozen, they're dark, but they have the taste. And I'll show you before we get started the procedure, what we're going to do. Okay, we're making arroz con gandules from Puerto Rico, people, so that you know what we're doing. Okay, so what we do, these are the banana leaves, and this is a hot griddle here. Okay, and you have to kind of like if you were toasting them, just from one side and the other one, and that only makes the leaf be more flexible to work with it, because normally they are used in many countries to make tamales or to serve a dish. They serve it and the presentation is just beautiful when it's served in a banana leaf. And the type of arroz con gandules that I will be making not only will be arroz con gandules, but it will be what they call it apastelado. That means that it's going to have the taste of the pasteles they make. For Puerto Rican, pasteles is the name, it's like tamales for people from Central America, from Mexico. I don't know what other names. I would love to know if you're from South America or other countries, what names you give it to the tamal. So for Puerto Ricans, it's pasteles. So they make pasteles using this banana leaf. And so we're going to make un arroz apastelado, meaning arroz con gandules, rice with pigeon peas, with pasteles flavor, with the flavor of their tamales. So it's not only with gandules, but with the taste of the pasteles they make. That's why they call it arroz con gandules apastelado. Okay? So we're learning here from each other. If you have any questions, if I can answer, please message me. And if I can, I might not be able to do it right away, but I will try to get back to you. And if I don't know the answer, of course I can't. But if I know it, I'll be glad to, because we are here to share, to love each other, accept each other, and learn from each other. It's a lot what every culture has, and I wish we all could learn from each other. Let me lower over here. This doesn't have to be burned. We're just making them flexible, like I said. These are going to be used to cover that rice. You will see how we're going to do it. And sometimes you can cut the ends because that's just tough with a scissor. I have my scissors here, and I'll be doing that. Okay? So I'm going to leave this up right now. Just a little more. How is everybody doing? I'm so glad to be here. I miss y'all. I have been, shopping. I have to do a lot of things to be ready for you. Sometimes I run out of things and I gotta go. So that's what happened today. I'm gonna put this aside and turn this off Okay, then I will show you. I'm gonna try to take you step by step, okay? And the first thing they will add, I'm gonna bring you over here so you can see, is what they call, I'm referring to Puerto Rico because we're celebrating Puerto Rico, jamonilla. It can be jamonilla or jamon. I guess anybody can use any other bacon maybe. It's just to enhance the flavor, okay? So what I am using is what we call luncheon meat. They call jamonilla. It's good to learn, each other's name. It's the same thing, but it's not known everywhere by the same name. And so this is just a generic brand from the supermarket. It's also known, what's the other name for this? I can't remember right now. It'll come to me. Let me know if you have it over there. I know, let's see who's here. Somebody can tell me because I know somebody works at the supermarket. Yes. Hey, Chris, what's the spam? That's what I was trying to think. It's also known as spam. For many might be like, oh, I don't eat that. But you know what? What is probably not the best meat for you. In other places, it's like I have Asian friends and they use it a lot in delicious plates. Like, for example, places like El Salvador where I was raised, not everything is sometimes appealing, but it's part of the culture. Like there is cow feet soup. Some people eat what? Pig feet. So nobody gets offended over here for anything. I think I tried it today. I just want everybody to respect and learn everybody's way of cooking. And I love this jamonilla. Very good. It gives a lot of taste. But you can use the regular ham that they sell at the market, like a steak, and you can dice it and use that, okay? I have this and I want to use it. And it's very used in Puerto Rico. They use it for many things. I'll make you... they make a sandwich with this and cheese that is very good. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So we have over here, I just showed you, I just wanted you to follow me, this. Okay. Chicken feet, he said. Chrissy said, yeah, it can happen. Chicken feet. My grandma used to put them in the chicken soup. Nobody complained. If you didn't like them, tough. It wasn't just a chicken feet soup, but it was the whole chicken, and every now and then there will be, a food. But it is. I've heard that the inside of that is good for your bones. So you never know. Okay, enough of that. I just want to introduce you to what I'm doing. Also, Puerto Ricans make sofrito. I made it myself. One of these days, I'll give you the recipe. I've done it before. I'll do it again. And I have over here cilantro and the other one called culantro. Okay, one is thick and the other one is thin. Okay, bell pepper, red bell pepper, onions. Okay, that's what it's over here. And the combination of flavors, they use this in their food a lot. They keep it in a jar. I'm about to put it there after this. And it is just ready for their meals, and that's why their food is so tasty, and I love it. I use it a lot in my food. So anyhow, I'm just letting you know what is here. Okay, so it doesn't have garlic. I'll put the garlic right now separate. You'll see. I'm introducing you to what we are going to be using. Okay, we will be topping that rice. They make pasteles with banana, regular banana. These are not plantain, green. Okay, we're gonna make a paste type of thing. We're gonna grind it, and then that will be in the top of the rice, and on the top will be the bananas, and that gives the taste, the flavor of the pasteles that are so delicious. So let's get going because I know it's late too. But I'm not even sleepy. I have been on the go all day and I'm not sleepy. So that's what happens when you're, just busy all day. Then it's hard to go to sleep. Okay, let's see. I can what I want you to see is, yeah, you can see there. Okay, I'm gonna start, and one thing I want to tell you, let me get this griddle out of the way over here. I want to tell you something. It is very important for this type of rice, and I'm very proud to have it, okay? Long time ago in Illinois, this is like more than probably 20 years ago, I have this. This pot is called caldero, okay? And I will never get rid of it. The older these pots, the better. And so it is important to make it in a caldero, the authentic Puerto Rican rice. It just develops that crust that we're looking for, that they call pegao, okay? Other countries call it different, but in Puerto Rico, and that's who we are celebrating now, is pegao. So we are, and all it is the bottom of the rice that gets stuck, that crust that is in the bottom stuck, that's the pegao. It's not pegado, like the word, but pegao, okay? And so we're gonna start by, I usually get my Goya. Sometimes in the supermarkets, for some reason you're not finding everything. Like today, I hardly saw any canned goods at Kroger's. But anyhow, I found another brand. You guys know I usually use the other brand, but it's minced garlic and it's good. So I am going to put, let me see if I can bring you closer, because I want you guys to see what I am doing inside there. Let's see what's happening here. And I also don't want the phone to get overheated, because it has happened to us before when it gets overheated, and then we're all in trouble because then it's over. Let's see. All right. Awesome. Okay. I will try to put this without getting, I don't want this to get, I think I'm going to put the, I don't want the, let me see what I'm going to do. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me, please. Bear with me. It's a little bit too hot, and I don't want the garlic to get burned, because that's not how, we're going to do it. So, show you over here. I just got it out of the heat for a while. So, I'm going to add some garlic. Garlic is important for this dish. Okay? Oh, it smells so good. So good, so good, so good. Okay. I'm going to put some sofrito. It might not be the order that your mom does it, or in Puerto Rico. I'm doing my best, but these are everything that they use. I can guarantee you that. There might be some changes. Okay. Okay. And now, I didn't want it too hot. Now it's good. I didn't want it to burn. Here we go. Yay. Everybody can see it. Now we're going to put the jamonilla, or jamon, ham or spam, whatever you have, okay, and whatever you like. Because these little cubes of meat, they're going to give the rice so much flavor, so much. Believe me when I tell you that. Add a little bit more of sofrito. Okay. Now, usually, they also have this one. I buy the frozen one. I like them. But they have them in can, and they come with the juice, with the water that they are preserved in the can. Okay? But I do mine frozen, so we're going to add some water to this, of course. We're not gonna be using canned. They use some people use the canned water, some people don't, and then they add more water to it, of course, as the rice needs it. This smells just delicious. I wish all of us were neighbors. Now I'm going to add, okay, I'm taking you with me. Let's see, I'm not gonna do anything without some bouillon powder, okay? Remember, other things that we're gonna add have salt, and also the ham has salt, so you kind of have to, I can't tell you put 1 spoon, 2 spoon, because really salt is to taste, but I can tell you just be careful on what you're using, because a lot of things have salt, okay? I'm gonna let it just cook and with all those delicious flavors of the sofrito. Mmm. Okay, we're giving love to each other. This is not to criticize. Well, you know, you didn't do this step, or my mom does it. You know, I celebrate you, and I love that nation, and I have many friends that mean a lot to me from Puerto Rico. I watch some videos from people from there, and I just love it. Love their food and what I can see of their land. I hope to go there one day. It's beautiful from what I can see. Okay, so now we are going to put the gandules, okay? I'm not gonna use the whole bag because that's more than a can. Normally people will use the amount that comes in a can, so that's probably like half of this bag. Because you don't need like 2 or 3, you want some of them because you're making arroz con gandules, so you need a good amount, if you can see there. Then you can always keep the other one in the freezer, the rest. Oops. Like, okay? There we are. All right. Smells delicious, people. Really, really good. You guys are gonna love it. I'm telling you, love it. Okay, now we are going to put the rice. And that's, you have to, depending on the portion for your family, you just add more ham or more sofrito, okay? Over here I'm gonna do about a cup. This is 2 cups, so half of this a cup. And many people use another method. They first put the water, and that's how most of Puerto Ricans do it, and then throw the rice. I am used to doing this, okay? Just like that. And we're gonna add the water now. I can use a little bit more rice. Because we have plenty of behamia. Just a little bit more, not a whole lot. Because my pot, I have the small caldero. They have mediums and They also have big ones, beautiful to cook with. But I'm telling you, this baby over here, this little one, I keep it and I love it. And as you know, as we go, we're gonna taste. Okay. Now, we're gonna see how much color it needs. We're gonna put some Goya sazon. This one has culantro and achote. Achote means anaro. Okay? And the culantro is the thicker leaf. It tastes like cilantro, but it's a much thicker leaf than the other one, than the cilantro. Okay? I'm putting one, so that anaro is gonna give it a lot of taste and color. But we might need more because this is a little bit of rice here that we might need more. Yes. And that also has salt. Okay. Now I have a natto by itself over here. Okay. I'm going to be using a little bit of that. Oh, the taste. Ooh. Dios mío. Riquísimo. Smells so good. Smells delicious. You know, for many years, I don't know why I stopped using liquid annatto, like the one I just poured. And it was a big mistake because now that I'm using it more, it just reminds me how much taste it gives to the food. Not only the color, but it has great taste. Oh, it's just turning beautiful. Okay, now I want to say something. A lot of people, oh, there is another one. It's also for color. We're not going to use it. It's this one. That can be used too. That comes in powder instead of liquid. Okay, a lot of people add this, one of these tomato sauce. I'm not going to add because I like it without, but a lot of people, it is optional, okay? Some people say, well, the recipe is like this. I have seen Puerto Ricans, some use it, some don't. It's just like in every place, you know. Everything is the way you like it. Okay. So, now, we are going to add a little bit of salt. Okay, because we have a lot of peas and it needs a little salt. Okay, that's why I didn't put a lot of the other things. We need to remember everything that we need to add to this, and so it balances out all the salt from all the ingredients. Okay, so now I got 2 cups of water here, but I'll tell you my trick. Here we go. My trick is, everybody has their own trick for water, okay? Let me give it a little stir over here. Okay. The way I learned back in my 20s. All right. Your thumb is about an inch, right? Up to here. Up to here. So from the top of the rice to here, you have to have the water. This is the level of the water. From top of the rice, so it needs more water. Okay, there we go. Sometimes also you have to, there's another factor, sometimes the kind of rice. Some might absorb more water, so you have to just kind of pay attention to your food. I don't always buy the same brand of rice. If you do, well, you know your rice. I buy different kinds. Okay. Okay, so now what we do, that needs to be covered. And I'll show you. There's so many. I'm telling you, there are so many tricks of tricks that I can't even tell you how many I have or I have seen. But last one that I saw is this one. They close it here and they close it here. That's the first time I do that. I don't know why, don't ask me, but they use two. Okay, we'll see how it goes. That's not necessary. Like I said, every mother, you ask your mom, she has her tricks. So I am following tricks, okay? And one more thing I forgot, I almost forget, I'm going to add to this is a little bit, not everybody uses it, but I saw it in one of the recipes, a little bit of beer. Okay? Just a little bit. I don't know if I want to use this or not. I have never done that. I've seen it in tricks they do. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, we'll take it out. Okay? Right now, I want to bring you over here with me. And we'll show you what we are going to do. Take away these bananas here. And these banana leaves. And these are the green bananas that we are going to cut right now. And see it? Okay, good. All right. So what we do with these are bananas like the yellow bananas that we eat, but they're green. These are not plantains, okay? So we're going to take the ends. Take the ends, okay? You might think, why are you cooking with green bananas? There's a lot of things that are used in different cultures, different ways. Okay? So we have to take the skin off, and to make it better, I've learned another trick. We're gonna stick them in the microwave for 30 seconds or so. Let's see who's here. Let's see. Hey, Cristina, it's so good to see you, mi amiga querida. Okay, so these are going in the microwave for 30 seconds the most, 20 to 30 seconds. Because it will be so much easier to take the skin off. So, let's see. I'm going to give it 30 because it's a few of them. Okay. 40. Okay. That's all. We're not cooking them. We're not doing anything to them. We're not warming them up. We're not cooking them. Here they are. All we're doing, now I'll bring you down here so you can see what we're doing. Oh my God, that rice smells so good. You have to make an indentation like this. See? And now look how easy it comes off. Because we put them in the microwave. You have to work a little quick with this because bananas, when they are green, they turn dark. But we're going to use them right away. Okay? This is so much easier, I'm telling you, than if you didn't do that trick with the microwave. See? Right there. One more. as you all can see. Let me see the rice, what's going on over here. We have to be paying attention to I'm gonna take off that other leaf that was a trick. I'm not sure. A lot of people that, I've seen, they do it, but I think I like just the one. And it's already drying. We're gonna let it dry, so we're gonna work fast with this. Okay. I actually uncover it because I don't want it to overcook. So these ones normally, let me tell you what the procedure is, so that they don't think I'm missing it. Okay, the procedure is that you have to scrape it over here, like so. If we do it fast, I'll do it over here. If not, I'm gonna put it in the blender. So, I think we can. Okay. And that is un rrayado. We call it rrayado. It's actually fun, let me tell you. Just be careful not to cut your fingers. And as I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to the rice. I don't like to do these small pieces because I don't want to cut myself. Yes, almost there. And then, I got over here 4 because they weren't too big. And you want to be able to cover the top of the rice. You're going to cover it with this, with banana. Careful with your clothes because this will stain your clothes. Okay, just taking the big pieces away. And then we're making a rrayado. Or in Puerto Rican, we have words different. They call it guayado. Okay. Every country we have our sayings, our slang, our own words. In Puerto Rico, it's not the exception. It's beautiful, beautiful place. People that I have met are just awesome, very happy people. I love their music, one of my favorite. I love their salsa. Okay, let's see how this is looking. I'm gonna take this off from here, put it over here, and this thing has, let me wash my hands. Wash my hands. Right now, the rice take the opportunity to put a little bit of more beer because I have put water. It gives it a very good flavor. And it's keeping it moist because we still got to cook it a little bit more. I'm going to show you something here. You're coming with me. We have the rrayado. Okay. See how beautiful? It's like a dough. Okay. And this is actually what they use to make their pasteles, which are what? Like our tamales. Okay. This is what one of them. Because they make pasteles with yuca, cassava, with green plantains. I'm going to season it a little bit with Goya. The rice has a lot of seasoning, so I'm not going to put a lot. Just giving it a little color and flavor. Okay? So you have to remember this is going on top of the rice. That is why this rice is called apastelado. Because it's like a pastel, like a tamal. Okay? It looks beautiful. Okay, just giving it color, flavor. Okay? Now that we're doing this, you can put the spices that you want. If you want to put a little cumin, let me see if I have cumin here. Ooh. Be careful not to overpower anything. Put a little bit of cumin because I actually added to the rice. I didn't add any. I have the one with I got the one. I always grind my own cumin. See over here. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want the banana to overpower, to just taste like cumin. So I'm gonna add it to the rice because we still have to cook it. Okay. So I didn't add any, and that will add a good taste. Okay. Now let's go over here. We were on time to add it. Okay, now it's all going. I'm gonna right now I'm just gonna look how I just turn it like this. I'm not making a mess just because I added the cumin right now. I was just on time to add it. Okay, just like that. Now we have our rrayado, however you want to pronounce it, and you are going to cover it. Let me put a little bit more beer because it's getting dry and it's not done yet. And that's why I say you have to pay attention to the kind of rice and everything. Okay? We're not making a lot of, you don't need a whole lot. Just now we're doing this. Look. Put it on the top. You spread it. The smells over here are very tropical, let me tell you. Ooh. Flavor is what we are all about here. This is tasty. So this is arroz con gandules apastelado. Okay. And now we cover it. Okay, and that will be done. I have a medium temperature. Okay, and we'll be watching it. Now, Let me clean over here. I'm gonna bring you over here with me. You see my, okay. So normally, you can eat that with whatever you want to, but a lot of people use it with, it's not always, you can eat it with chicken, whatever. We're gonna use pork chop. Okay, and I'm gonna bring you here. Just let me get a situated, clean up a little bit over here. I'm gonna take time to say hello. How are you, my beautiful people? Hey, Christina. Hey, Chris. I got Christina and Chris. All my Chris's are here. Christina and Chris. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of all these banana leaves and all that from here, okay? That's about to be ready. Smells delicious. Okay, now let me wash my hands. Okay. Very happy. Hey, guess what? On time, we were forgetting. Let's go back. We just put that. Thank God I saw it. Forgive me, I'm coming. Just on time. This is the pastel. We can't do a pastel without the leaves. We have to cover it. Yay! Thank you, Jesus, for reminding me. I don't want to mess up this beautiful recipe. Almost, but thank God. Because this is going to give the flavor of the pasteles along with the other. See? Just like this. I mean, you can cut them to the side of your rice, but this will do the trick. Okay? Now it's going to smell like Christmas around here. Just like when we make tamales. With those banana leaves, they have a wonderful, wonderful smell. Thank God I saw them. I'm so happy. So happy that I saw them. Okay. So we come back over here. That tells you we're working a little bit fast, but thank God we didn't forget. So I will season the meat with the leftover I had from this. This is just all it really doesn't need much. Pork, the meat. Pork has its own taste. It really sometimes all it needs is salt. Okay? That has everything. And a little comino. So I like this kind of comino, not too much. I don't like it very crushed. I like it coarse like this. That is to taste. Everyone, when they're cooking, there are things that are, I don't care, we all cook. I don't care if we're neighbors from the same nation. Some things, we got our own way of doing it, right? Tell you what, meat is good with beer, and I have a little bit here. Just gonna add a little bit of beer. You don't have to, but it will give it a very good taste. And I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic. Making food with love, a lot of love. That's the number one ingredient. Okay? Okay. Now, thank God, I'm so happy for the leaves that I saw them. I would have been very, very unhappy if I didn't, if I had missed them. Okay, a little bit of olive oil here. All right. Just a little. Okay. See? All right. And so oh, it smells like Christmas in many homes. That banana leaf, it's just beautiful, the smell. It's like we're making tamales. Smells delicious. Okay, and these ones, because they're thin, they're not gonna take a long time. So we don't want them overcooked. They will be ready soon. So we're just kind of paying attention to our food now. The rice will be ready when these are ready too, almost at the same time. While you guys are watching, I'm kind of putting things away here. Okay. Milk in this kitchen. Wow. Really good. Almost ready. Now you guys have one more recipe that you can try at home. This is very easy. It has ingredients that everybody has. I mean, of course, except for the banana leaves and stuff like that. You can always bother your neighbor. I don't know, just if you don't need much. If somebody has a banana plant, they'll be happy to give you one leaf. If not, believe me, they sell them in the supermarkets and they are not frozen. They sell them fresh. Pay attention. A little bit more. Really, really good, the smell. Almost done. I know my caldero looks old, and it is, but believe me, it is so worth it. Once you have an old caldero, they cook better. They are ancient. Some people pass them to their kids because they are already cured and they don't need to be worrying about anything. They are perfect to cook with. Drinking some water because I am dry. I have been on the go all day. Thank God that I was able to do a lot. Tomorrow I have another busy day, and that's why I am staying up, because I didn't want to go another day and not bring you a recipe or stay connected with all of you. See? Okay. My God, the smell is really... I haven't had, because I have been on the go. I didn't stop to eat or anything. But after a while, you're not hungry. But these smells here are so good. But I can tell you what, tomorrow, it's good when you have food ready for the next day. And I don't have to worry about cooking. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. I'm going to have food ready for when I come tomorrow. Look at this. I have one errand to go to the island and then come back. Once I come back, I'm going to have so much. I'm going to enjoy this meal. Like I said, these don't take long because they are thin. And you don't want them too dry. You want them juicy. Sometimes pork can be as much fat as pork can have, depending on what part of the pork you're eating. It can be dry. That's why I put a little olive oil. We don't want to have any dry pork chops. Okay? Delicious. This is an honor to our beautiful brothers and sisters from Puerto Rico, because we love them. Okay? And for all of us. Okay? So I know that usually people that are in groups where we cook, we enjoy different tastes. And if we haven't tasted it, something that we might want to try later. It's interesting. Okay. Let's see what is going on over here. I'm going to take a piece of the rice on one side. My God. I'll bring you over here with me. Oh my God. The taste of that rice. It's a keeper. It's a keeper. I know who's going to want this. I have friends that lived in Florida, and they love a good, Florida has a lot of people from the Caribbean, so they enjoy that mix of culture they have over there. So, you can be from any culture and you are gonna know what arroz con gandules, apastelado is, or, many other plates from Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and many others, okay? Trinidad and Tobago. So it's awesome. I love it. So I'm leaving one over here right now, just one pork chop. And I want to give you a good angle. Let me move this out of the way because I don't want it to be overheating my phone. Okay. I want to give you a very good, because we can't miss that. No, that I cannot let you miss. Okay. Oops, sorry. I'm here with you. Sorry, I'm trying to put you. Okay. Now, can you all see? You all there? Okay. Look at this beauty. I am so excited, you guys, especially, these flavors. It just reminds me of Christmas, these banana leaves. If anybody has ever been exposed to this culture, or when I said culture, I mean Hispanic, but really, a lot of people, Indian people use banana leaves, Asian people, it's not only us, I'm just relating to what I remember. But in all cultures, with the exception of some, but many cultures, I can say, use this, even as plates. Not plates exactly, but to serve over a plate. I guess some people can use it also as plates. Okay, I need to show you this, because that's the pastel. That is like if you have the dough, the masa of the tamales on top. Ooh, Lord, have mercy with more mercy. I am excited. No. First, before I do that, I want to try it. Oh my God. I want to let you see it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That banana tastes like Christmas. Now, I'll bring you over here, and we're going to try it. Thank you, Puerto Rico, for bringing us these delicious flavors. That it's an explosion of tropical flavors. It's delicious. Guys, please do this rice. Please. Now, I'm going to serve rice on my plate. Let's see. I want to use a spoon that I'm not going to use this wooden spoon because I want to be able to do this. At the time. Can you tell how happy I am? It's the simple things that make people happy in life. It's not a whole lot. Just make something with love and enjoy it. Ay, Dios mío. And some of that jamonía in there, the ham. Delicioso. Now, I I want you to see something. We both are gonna eat that. I'm gonna go to the bottom and get some pegao. Ooh. If I can get it out right now, let me get it. Because what gets stuck in the pot, that pegao, believe me, that has all the flavor. It's not the best looking thing, the pegao. I'm gonna try it together. That's the pegao. We're gonna eat pegao together. That pegao. Now, tasting la jamonilla. And I'm gonna put on top of the jamonilla some of that beautiful rrayado, guayao. Christmas, Christmas, where are you? Now, I'll bring you to our plate. You know, I am so happy, like a little girl with a new toy. This is delicious. Okay. Now, okay, you see it? Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Yes. All right. Now, just because I want to present to you this plate the way it should be presented. Okay. Look, you can have it however you want to. I love avocado. And to that avocado, you can add on the top, you can add a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon, whatever you like. If you like salt on top, you can put it. If you want a little bit of lemon, you can also add it, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna put some salt. Okay. And to me, that's more than enough. You can drink some olive oil if you want to, but to me, that's plenty. Let me see if I have over here. I can add a little bit of lemon. Okay, a little bit of lemon. Why not? Okay, we're gonna do this. A little bit of olive oil. It's looking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And last but not least, a little bit of crushed oregano. That's it. Just a little bit for taste. Okay? Now, we are doing our taste over here. We're just gonna taste together. Wasn't that fun? Did we have fun or what? That's it. We're done. All right. Thank you so much for staying with me. I know it's late. I'm gonna do a nice thumbnail. Let's see if I can do this. I want this thing to show. Okay. Because it's hard sometimes to get it in the picture, but we need a picture for YouTube. So, there we go. That's your food. I present this to you. And thank you, Puerto Rico. We celebrate you. Cheers for Puerto Rico. Thank you for giving us this delicious, flavorful food. About to enjoy. Let's try. This is what I love. The green banana on the top. Look at this. Ham. The gandules. Those are the pigeon peas. And I'm gonna try for you. Piece of avocado. Excellent. And I will cut a little piece of meat before I let you go and say good morning, because this is Friday already. Here we go. You all have to join me and celebrate Puerto Rico tomorrow. You got a new recipe now? Love you guys. Until tomorrow, stay safe, okay? Remember, you're not alone. Remember to subscribe to YouTube so we can all stay together and you can help me in everything I'm doing over here with you all. Okay? I will see you tomorrow. Love you.